what I have found for myself, and it has unfolded really for me over the past 10 years, is that when it comes to writing, it's usually for my own personal growth. There is usually something that I have to say. Since I was a little girl and I was writing in my journal, to when I went through my teens, battling an eating disorder and downloading all my vomit, what I would call vomit, on a piece of paper, to my recovery, to going into writing workshops, to going into then 10 years ago starting to write books and programs and things like that. If I look at the timeline over my whole life, the writing was always purposeful in my personal growth. So, the thing that I have reconciled for myself is that it's never a waste of time. If you feel called to write, no matter what it is, if it's downloading the stuff that really needs to get out of the way before you can really connect to the other stuff, then that's purposeful too. And so for me, I would have to say my experience is it has been an absolute necessity, number one, for my sanity, like a sanity saver. It has been an absolute joy at times because what is coming through me is, whoa, beyond at that even moment in time, anything I could think I could say, it's just coming through. And also, I have found my purpose in the process of writing. I actually have found my purpose. And that's not to say, well, my purpose is here to write. What I mean is the actual journey of writing has led me to what my purpose is here. So, it's pretty massive, and I would think that perhaps you could probably all relate to that in some way, shape or form, you know, because that first thing, figure out why you want to write, it's all that heart, really. If you actually dive in to your heart, we're talking heart chakra here, it's bypassing your head and it's going, what's alive for me right now? What is really alive for me? Is it the younger parts of myself that need a voice, that need to speak? Is it my higher self coming through with some radical, rip-roaring, amazing, insightful wisdom? Is it a directive? Am I being shown what I need to do next, like actual, concrete, physical guidance? So it's about allowing. It's about allowing yourself to dive into the heart space and be wherever you are. Because if you're running from the heart space, then you're not going to find true joy through your writing. You're going to be thinking with the head from the neck up, and you're going to be thinking, what should I write? That's very static. It's very stoic. It's got hard edges to it. But what we're talking about when we're penning Spirit's message is we're allowing ourselves to have our humanity in the process and acknowledge it and not invalidate it, and to allow it to be, so that we can get to those pearls of wisdom, that they're just there ready to crack open like an egg, and they're in there ready to burst free. They just need a little bit of, they need something to warm them first. And abandoning the nest is not going to warm them. That's how I look at that. If we've got parts that are screaming to be heard, how are we going to hear Spirit's message clearly if we haven't acknowledged them and let them speak? So, for me, I can sum it up that, there's so many gifts that come through with regards to even entertaining the process of writing, and I cannot wait to share the rest of that, what that looks like with you. But in a nutshell, listen to this and hear what it has to say as to why you need to write what you've got to write. What are you actually doing it for? Be clear about it for yourself, and be at peace with it and in acceptance. So we'll just stop recording on that. Thanks, honey.